Hello, everyone. Here I am. Uh, okay. It will have to do. How are we doing? I am sorry I had to postpone an hour. I have bad news. Bad news. Body is unhappy. So I am unhappy. But I have made a compromise with my body. And it will just have to do. Good morning, chemist. How are you doing? And Junza. Hello. Erin, what are you going to do today? I know I'm not wrong. Um, d- oh, are you melting? This is actual real wax, I've found out. And it's melting further. And I also dropped it, so it's a bit unstable, like everything in my house is. Oh, good, good. Yes, yes. It seems a theme today. I I was struggling with myself as soon as I woke up at 6, um, because it feels like there's a clamp on my head. It feels like there's some kind of medieval torture mechanism on my skull, and someone is continually, tightening the screws, which is not a ideal. Uh, could be better, um, but for one, Tuesday is my favorite day of the week because then that's when I read. Um, and I did start the book already. This is the second. Well, this is one of the two book club picks I have. Well, not chosen, but for this month, I will always write back, and I really want to read it. I want to put a little bit of reading in. So for today, we're doing one sprint, and 1 power hour. I forgot that I didn't turn that off, but that's perfect timing. um, Chances that I'll cry, even if it's only half a stream. With this book, decent. I already cried at the reveal of the title. The emotion had already been building up. I was reading this last night, and then the reveal came. Aaron, the reveal came. Oh my god, my heart, and I've been on the edge of a migraine since last week, so I'm just, just sensitive, fragile, right? I was sobbing. But to come back to we're getting old, and I'm very glad that we are, is because this girl, Caitlin, is the American in this equation. She's a young teenage girl that gets a pen pal in Zimbabwe, uh, which is the Martin of this equation. I think Liz Welch is the one who made it a cohesive story. I'm not entirely sure. Um, but her parts remind me of why it was an absolute nightmare to be a teenage girl. I wasn't good at it. I didn't know I was autistic. And reading it now, reading this, her perspective, it makes so much sense that I didn't know how to survive in high school environment. Because now I'm like, what? Girl, calm down. What's happening? So no, I was not in my mind. I wasn't doing any of the things that she is busy with. I wanted to work with horses and read books, and all she's thinking about is boys and clothing. I I wasn't good at being a teenage girl, so that's why I'm saying I'm very glad I'm not a teenager anymore. I would not, you could not pay me any money at all to make me be a teenager for even one more day. In high school? Oh no, horrible. And the innocence of these two is just, I mean, I am at page 100. So I've gotten a little bit in, I'd say. Um, I think there's better pictures on the inside, but I haven't gotten to them yet. But yeah, I love them. I love them so much. Both of them. He has the biggest heart. So I'll probably cry a little bit more. I'm gonna try to not do that on stream because it's it's not, headaches and crying do not mix well because they tend to cause each other, you know. So I'm gonna do my best. Also, Aaron, thank you for the resub. 19 months. My God, we are getting old. Yes. And hello, Stein. How are you doing today? I think being a teenager in the modern. Oh, I thank you for the follow. I saw your message, but you also gave me a follow. Welcome, welcome. Being a teenager in the modern world with social media would be so difficult. I was a teenager on the verge of all that. I did have a Nokia, one of those unbreakable things that you could play Snake on, black and white screen. Um, and that was already difficult. I was very heavily bullied, and I changed high schools a few times, um, which makes you a target, an easier target as well. And you know, just being autistic, I had no clue what was going on. I didn't know what was happening. I did my best, but at some point I just had to give up because I did also I didn't care enough, but I didn't want to be bullied, you know. So I tried, and then it was just impossible. Um, Actually, you know, I'm physically incapable of being a teenage girl, even when I was a teenage girl. Just not I'm not wired like that. Well, sit back with both of them and make that story into a book. Yeah, okay, okay. Would never want that again either. Or the whole, would you go back in time if you could? Absolutely fucking not. No, no, no. Um, for the longest time, I did think, yeah, I want to go back. I want to go back to my early 20s. No, no, no. I'm wise now. I'm old. You know, I'm 33. That's hella old for teenage me. Oh, I had no clue. See, people don't know what they're doing. Um, I can't speak English very well, but I try as best as I can. You're doing great, Stijn. I can always understand, but I try as best as I can. Copy text from Google Translate. I'm from the Netherlands. Well, hello Stijn. I am also from the Netherlands. Dus als je een vraag hebt, kun je die gewoon stellen. Als je het niet begrijpt, vraag hem in het Nederlands. En dan kan ik je gewoon zo antwoord geven. Is dat handig, hè? But I will have to do the stream in general in English. I'm sorry. Sorry, Aaron. Oh, puffertjes. Yes. Oh, this would be great with a lot of butter and even more sugar. Oh, don't. I don't have any of the good. I'm probably going to make a milkshake later with a lot of sugar and some banana and some protein. Puffertjes are great. They're the best. I love that you know puffertjes and love them. They're great. If you don't know what poffertjes are, Google them so you have a visual. But it's basically tiny puffed up pancakes. I saw a video a while back of a girl. I think she was American. She could have been, but I don't know. But basically, it was someone who had a normal skeleton, and said they had found a great discovery. And she basically made poffertjes, tiny drops of pancake batter, and that was kind of funny. And very adorable. Like, oh, girl, we have pens made specifically for this. You're never gonna believe this. Bananas are full of their own sugar, but the reason I am very passionate about why sugar is bad is because I am actually addicted to sugar. I'm not kidding. I'm very serious about this. Learning what sugar does to your body, even if you're drinking, for example, a diet Coke. Diet doesn't mean anything to your blood sugar levels. They will still go up. They will still spike. Your body doesn't know what light means. So you know it's coming from someone who craves sugar very badly. When I say don't do the sugar. So addictive. So bad. Bad. Eat something with butter. It's so much better for you than sugar is. Sugar is bad. Sugar bad. Okay. Ruined my world when I found out about that through that sugar film. Stupid documentary. See, this is why curiosity. I cannot speak yet. Killed the cat because I was bored and I saw that title and thought that's interesting. it was life ruining. I did not know that Dua Lipa has family in the Netherlands. Why? Why? This is not about nutrition, it's about comfort. It is. But sugar bad, okay? I have to say this. Sugar very bad. Makes me sad. I love sugar. I'm addicted to sugar too. As a kid, I was always rewarded with chocolate and ice cream. It's been my downfall ever since. Yeah, I mean, it's your parents, the previous generations weren't quite aware of what it does. And I know this because of that sugar film as well. There was a campaign against fat. I have to say it correctly. There was a campaign against fat during I think it was the 70s and 80s, which basically said that butter bad, sugar better, because to replace the satisfaction feel of foods that were made into light products or low fat products, they had to add sugar. And this is why they screwed up our entire health, basically, in very short. Hi, Jessica. How am I? I'm poorly. Doing poorly today, but I'm compromising, and I'll just have to do. What about you, Jessica? Hello, Topi. Thank you for the submission of the Traveling Cat Chronicles. I think it's already in there, but that kind of makes me want to read it, just, outside of book club. Should I? Probably should, right? Oh, no. Wait, there were quite a few submissions, and I didn't know this one. Let me just check if this isn't the book that I saw someone do a video about. And basically, it was kind of bad. Not in a bad way, but it wasn't good. Oh God. Oh no, this isn't the book. This isn't the book. I could always cheat. Wait, what? Cheat? I don't like cheating. Actually, being offered the option to cheat is a little bit triggering. Good morning, Garfield. How are you doing today? Trying to get focused to work, so looking forward to the sprint. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And after that, we're doing a power hour. So I hope you can get something done. I am going to read I Will Always Write Back, which is one of the books that we're reading for a book club this month. I will not do that today. I'm going to read. I'm going to do that the rest of the week. But I have to remember that we're doing the spooky raffle. And help me remember, spooky raffle is 2 months before, so that would be August, right? The spooky raffle would be, if we're doing it a month ahead, we should be doing that or not. Wait, see, help me out. I don't know. I'm so confused, as always. And now I didn't make extra coffee today either, because I need to lie down after stream, like immediately. No, nothing, just lie down. Usually I do a few more things. Even if I do decide to lie down, there's a few things that are in my habits, like uploading the VOD immediately, and putting in the time codes and stuff, so I can let that go and it's not in the back of my mind. But today, no. So I didn't make any more coffee. You're gonna see probably why I need it. why my addiction to coffee is only second to my addiction to sugar. Have you considered upping the cost of making one? Oh, I actually brought them down because I want a new viewers, new cupcakes to be able to submit as well and not feel like there's a big obstacle like waiting being in stream for a certain amount of time before they can join the party. You know, I want everyone to feel just very welcome from the moment they come in. Um, and I thought this would be a nice way to make that clear that even if you're just new, you don't need to have watched 10 hours to be able to join our book club, because that's really what it is, right? If you do a submission, you kind of joined, uh, even though you don't have to submit any book to pick up a book that we pick. If you don't know, or if you're just starting to get back into reading, I don't know. You're part of book club as long as you feel like you are, but especially for new viewers and new cupcakes, I want to make sure that they can tag along from the moment they step in. I'm not sure how long it would take to get one now as a submission. um, I also want to hold on, it's not going well. Oh, I was being baby. It wasn't anything. I also want to make sure that you can do more than one, right? That you can do as many as you want. So I need it to be low so it builds up again. Seems wrong to do a spooky raffle in August. Why? Spooky season starts in August for me. I kind of feel like it starts in August already. Huh? You know how there's people who ask questions expecting a no, and some will only ask if they expect a yes. I'm a bit between, but you seem like the latter. Huh? Do I? Why? What am I doing? Huh? Are you talking about the submission costs? Was that supposed to be a yes or no answer? I don't know. Have I seen the story about the salt bath? Apparently, the book is quite untrue. The salt bath? No, I have not. Let me see. It's just a personality thing? Explain yourself, Topi. I want to understand. What are you talking about? For spooky submissions, are we steering away from classics like Frankenstein and Dracula? No. Why? No. Those are perfect, actually. All right, Topi. All right. I, I mean, I'm used to being confused, so I'll just let it go, I guess. It's about a couple that learns that one of the two is terminally ill, so they decide to walk 630 miles to the sea-swept southwest coast path, or of the, not to the, of the, from Somerset to Dorset via Devon and Cornwall. And apparently it's lies. Why is it lies? What is the lie? Oh God, good luck, Karen. Stupid, stupid meetings. That's our fine. Hello, Moinku. I think that's how you pronounce your name. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Hi, straight up. How's everyone doing? Poorly, poorly, poorly. What about you? My head has convinced itself that it's being tortured with a medieval torture device. So it's peachy, just peachy. But we're going into a sprint in 4 minutes, so I'll be better. I won't look at the screen as much today, and avoid the lights a little bit. And I'm going to be reading I Will Always Break Back by Caitlin, I think it's Alifirenka, and Martin Ganda, and Liz Welch. Yes, it can be straight up our worst enemy. Yes, our minds are a bit silly, aren't they? There's a common miscommunication that occurs among who will ask askers and confirmers. Askers just ask whatever, even rude questions. They expect others to act the same. I think I get it a little bit more. Oh, confirms on the other hand only ask questions they highly suspect will be answered in the affirmative. Crucially, they expect others to act the same as well. I don't think I asked those questions. So often confirmers find askers rude and askers find confirmers too shy. I mean, I have learned at a very young age that you have to consider that you might not get the answer that you want. And if the answer that you don't want is not something that you can live with, don't ask the question. Um, because sometimes the truth is it hurts. Sometimes you don't want to know. Wait, where can I learn about this? That's interesting. It's like, why are you part of me? To remind and yet still so hard for me. Yeah, I don't know, man. I fight with it daily, but it's physical now. I've had this stupid migraine, and I'm trying to work with it, but it's not going away. So I've been on the edge of a migraine the entire week, and I've had a day that was good, then it went bad, and I'm tired. I'm tired. The other embezzled about 64K from her from her employer, lost their house as they did not pay a loan back to a relative, and the money from the loan was to pay back the money she stole. So the police did not take the matter further, and their husband and not as sick as she claimed. Oh God. Oh no. I don't think I've heard of this book before. It's a good story. I really like to ask questions or even make statements, wishing that someone proves me wrong. Yeah, same, straight up. But that's why I don't think I understand why I was put in one of the latter. But because I believe that you have to be careful. There's people out there who cannot handle the truth, and they shouldn't ask questions. If you can't deal, don't ask the question. But I don't really consider that unless it's like, what's a good example? Like if you feel like your partner is cheating, that's a bad feeling. But if you can't handle the answer, don't ask the question, and I don't know, do something else. But you know what I mean? Sometimes you have to be careful about what questions you're asking. Like if you've been friends with someone and you feel like they're doing something behind your back, but it's not important enough to get into because it might ruin your friendship. Don't ask the question if it doesn't. You know, see what I mean? That's what I believe personally. So hi, worky. But we have people who have to do things, and I need to read as well, and I want to stop looking at my screen. But keep the conversation going. I think this is very interesting, though. Don't get me wrong, please. Hi, Ty. I am going to shut up. You can turn on your own music or enjoy the silence. I'm going to read, and I will see you in 30. Good luck. last minute. All right. Um, dang it. This book is pulling some heartstrings, and I'm not here for it. I don't want to cry. Okay. We're taking a 10-minute break, people. I know normally it's 15, but honestly, I'm kind of dying, and I regret some of my decisions. Not all of them, but some of them of this morning. So we're gonna just have to do it 10. I'm sorry. How is it going in chat? Yes, I have. The, what's what's the plural of gato? Gati sounds wrong for some reason. And also, I want to say welcome to Superfly, Martis, and Zach Whelm. Thank you so much for the follows. Welcome, welcome. Please excuse my cats because the kitten has awoken and is causing some havoc. But that's normal. Gatos? Really? No. Pulling strings ethically? No. Straight up, emotionally. I want to cry. It's really... If you want to start... If you want to start participating in book club, I'm covered in hairs and I shouldn't be surprised. I just put my face in both of their furs, so... If you felt a little bit like it's a lot book club because you haven't read much or at all for a long time, or whatever reason it may be that you have been hesitant to join us, this has been a fun book so far. Now I'm not done, but I can't see this going a way that is bad. It shows you the difference between a kid in America and a kid in Zimbabwe, which is already quite eye-opening, but also just the innocence of these kids and how willing they are to help each other, even though they've never actually physically met. It's so heartwarming, and it gives you hope, which is something that we can use a little bit more of. So I'm enjoying it, but also I want to cry, but you know, I'm just fragile at the moment. This is blistering so much I'm about to cry. Yeah, I mean, it is a fun book, but fun is not... We need more words. We need more different words for fun, because like saying that you enjoy true crime is not really representative of what it means to consume. Winston, okay, could you just leave her alone then? She's saying no. It's very clear. No is no. Do I need to get the water bottle? I will. Is it here? I need to get the water bottle. It's over there. He's not. Got it. No. You know it's wrong. Winnie? Hello? Don't look at me like that. Poor Tusha. Yeah, poor Tusha, not poor Winnie. And don't walk like that either. He walks like he's a gangster. She's weaker than you. You're not making a point. No, you're not. Well, you can tell him all you want. Come over here. Come over here. Show your face. No? I thought so. Did you hear that? Could you hear that? Yelling at me. What was I saying? Are you okay? People are fascinated by true crime. Yes. Yes. Oh, Oh my God, what is happening? Did you just fall? Are you okay? Oh, poor baby. What's happening? I don't know. I don't know. Gillis, well, it's a good day for you, isn't it? Because it's, he's so upset at me now. What was the reason? What did she do? She was just taking a nap. Was that it? She was taking a nap and you're offended that she's sleepy. Do I have a surprise for you in about an hour and a half? Everyone's taking a nap. I wonder what would happen if we applied the same thing to guys being too pushy on dates. Get the water spray bottle would be an interesting experiment. Straight up, you gave me an amazing idea. Yes, I will do this. I mean, I'd have to go on a date first, and that's not really what I want. So I'll pin it, I guess. But that's a good idea. Yeah, I bet it would work. Just imagine if you're on a date and a girl pulls out, like, asks a question, and the answer is wrong, objectively, and she just sprays you. Try again. We need something between a no and a bear maze. It's effective because also the moment he's done something wrong, first off he behaves very guilty, and I only have to kind of do the noise these days, and he knows, okay, I'm really fucked if I keep going. So by now, just showing it is usually a good warning. I didn't. He was too far away when I sprayed, but like I wouldn't. Don't kill the flowers. Oh no! Are you kidding? You killed the last bunch as well. Why are you prowling? What is this? We need to go into a power hour so I can scold him. A water pistol, but that can be mistaken for a real one, so you have to be careful with that. I did consider that, but yeah, you could probably get in trouble. They could probably sue you for some kind of emotional damage, which valid to a point. You done? Don't don't do it. I'll spray some catnip. I'm so sorry. Should I make a specific, gas specific, well, Winston specific warning in the chat rule thingy pop up? No, I already warned for chaos. I think that's a blanket warning for the situation that I deal with every day. You done? I'll give you some more snacks as well. In his puzzle, he has this puzzle thing. Let's not forget to drink water, people. Okay. Oh, I'm nervous about Winston. He's in a mood. Yes. So true crime. We people are fascinated with true crime. It's just that it doesn't come roll off the tongue that easily. So usually you end up saying that you like true crime or something like that. But in the same vein, I like movies that make me cry intentionally. I have to do it intentionally. Like social media making me cry, that's no fun. That's no fun because I'm not asking for it. I want to have a good time. I want to see cute kittens and puppies. But instead, I see sad things. You know, I'm not there for it. So that's different. But if I were to turn on a movie that I know will make me cry, I mean, turning on a movie that should set off some alarm bells because that tells you everything you need to know if I start a movie. But I know some movies will make me cry no matter how many times I watch them, and sometimes you need that. Sometimes you want to cry but you can't, so you just turn on a movie that will help you along. Drink water, get the water spraying bottle. I look, want this to become a meme. Well, let's make it a meme. I can't be of any help. I'm so sorry. I don't know how that would work. But post it on Reddit, I think, maybe. Is that a good place to start? Well, I think you could make it, you should just go out and do it. That's how you like make things go viral, right? Just do it. I don't do dates, so I'm sorry. I can't again. I can't help. Neither online or offline. Excuse you. Okay, that was a big sneeze. And weird? Well, that's okay, Toby. I like weird. Weird is better than trying to be too normal. The best way to make me cry is to watch something super happy. Oh, same. Oh God, no. Then I am super weird as well. You wouldn't believe how much I cry when I rewatch Gilmore Girls, which is supposedly cozy and fun and happy. Yeah, maybe if your childhood was like adjacent to what they live, or, I'm not saying it has to be the same, but like if it was near something like a normal family, then you don't know the pain of watching Gilmore Girls. This is how you lose the time war. I haven't read it, Ty, but I really do want to read it. But it's one of the thinner books, so I have trouble making myself buy it because I feel like, why is it the same price? I know why it is, but I glitch. I'm gonna shut up. It's amazing how much I can yap, even though I'm uh, uh, actively losing my voice. It's incredible. So I'm gonna shut up. You can turn on your own music, or maybe enjoy a little bit of the silence. Open a window. Maybe you have some birds as well. I have some bickering birds at the outside at the moment, so that's kind of cute. I'm gonna read. I will always write back, and I will see you in an hour. Good luck. Last minute. That was it. We made it somehow. If you ever wonder why I mute myself, and especially when I'm reading, like it should be silent, right? No, it's not. It's chaos here, and riots, and hissing, and yelling. Um, Winston has had the zoomies basically the entire power hour. Um, and it's really funny, yes. And he's making me laugh. But it hurts my head so much. So, you know, good times, good times. I appreciate his attempt at making me laugh, but I don't think he understands that he's at the same time making the problem a little bit worse. So I played with him a little bit, um, but that wasn't enough. He got more zoomies. I don't know. He's just having zoomies, and he's now looking at himself in a mirror. Makes sense. Makes sense. Oh, it's time to box. I think I should really get that mirror somewhere else, actually, but I don't know where. He broke it. He broke that mirror. So it's on the floor now. I don't know what to do with it. I can fix it. It's not broken. Broken. The glass isn't broken. It's just the frame, and it would be kind of a waste to throw it. But I'm not sure how to fix it. So, Winston, please. It's one of those days. It's just a day. Um, could wait to end the week, don't you think? Loud high storm, loud noises. Yes, loud noises everywhere. Winnie! Oh no. What did I miss? What poltergeist? What? Do I have ghosts? Hi, Hank. How are you doing? The moment I alt tab, I forget I have the stream open. Well, that's also the reason why I mute myself, so you can forget, and then I'll gently remind you that you should have been working with last minute, and then maybe you can join again. I don't know. I think it's effective. What? Why do we need it? What is happening? Menace for what? Was I yelling at you, Erin? I don't know. Oh God. Hi, goat. No, I didn't. Wait, no, not the actual mirror. Just the frame is broken. But if the frame is broken, I can't hang it up because then it will definitely break if it falls now. Are you okay? What is happening? I think it's the weather because it's a bit stormy. I wish it would actually rain as well, but it's just been, windy and dark and gloomy, which I don't mind at all. If it had been sunny, I wouldn't have been here today. I would have cancelled today and I would have given up. Because there's just nothing. There's nothing I can do. I don't know why I keep trying. But there's some tension in my neck as well. So I think I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk rolling out my yoga mat for a little bit. Try to get the tension out of my neck. The headache is not going to go anywhere. All I can do is try to make it as least bothersome as I can possibly make it. Which means, hi Skolja. He's, well, 50-50 today. 50-50. My cat is a menace. Yes, he is. I'm struggling with writer's block today. Just word barf. Wow, that came out very difficult. I'm really struggling. Word barf. Just editing is always easier than writing, in my experience at least. And even if it's absolute crap, because it's a word barf, you then have something that you know you don't want. Does it make sense? What is he doing? What are you doing? Can you not? Winston. You're so eerily quiet during stream as well. Because he's a lot more talkative when I'm not streaming. You yell at me all the time, don't you? What are you doing? Hello? Hello? Been having delicious cherries all week. I've never had an actual cherry. I'm in a cherry district, so it's fresh from the tree. Is that... I mean, of course it's going to be better. If Gorgia means anything to you, you know. I'm still making gibberish. Good! You're doing great. I don't know what Gordia means. Winston, can we... Okay. I don't know what you're doing, but I really don't want you to go there because there's some stuff there that can, like, break. You know? No, Garfield. I have never even done an actual... Well, I've done one class out in the real world. I have always had my practice at home. Yoga with Adrian. Literally from the first time I tried yoga, it was yoga with Adrian. And the only class I had in real life was with Adrian. She went on tour a few years ago, well, quite a few years ago now, and I had a class from her in real time. But other than that, I never have done yoga in public. I would never live stream that. Nah, thank you. I couldn't do it. I would probably. I love Winston. What? How do you do this? I think he's trying to make a point. Imagine the chaos that Winston would cause during yoga. Well, actually, Camus, yes, both of them, both Toulouse and Winston think it's very necessary to supervise and help when I'm practicing. It's really cute, really. I don't mind. Normally I would just write my brains out, but the creative juice is not working. I don't think writing the word fish out for 36 A4 pages is creative enough to even... It might get you out of the rut, out of the writer's block, though. I mean, if you're going to stare at a blank page or word barf, you might as well word barf. Who knows? Maybe there's a sentence or two in there that is actually usable. You never know. I would rather word barf, word fish for entire chapters than stare at a blank page. The blank page is really... It's kind of like looking into the void, and it starts to look back, you know, and you start to doubt everything. I do believe you've got it in you, Skulja. I do. It's just not as easy to have confidence in yourself sometimes. Winston, I swear to all my books, you're actually a menace. Yeah. What do you want me to do? I'll make the prompt. Let's go. Winston. Oh no. Very close to crying. I'll make it. Just a normal. No, not a timer. What do you want it to say? I'll if I didn't already have a headache, I would get one right now. Probably. I'm gonna sleep. I'm gonna go. Let me know what you want. What with the prompt? I'm like, yeah. Imagine opening a book and every word is fish. I would be intrigued. I would be very much intrigued. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. I will be back Sunday. Okay. Clearly, I am not okay. So I'm gonna take the day off tomorrow, and work on the love letter in the reasonable darkness and candlelight. I don't even know where he's gotten into right now. I don't know what the sounds are that he's making. I don't know. I don't know. Winston. Oh, thank you, Erin. I kind of need it. So yeah, I'm taking the day off tomorrow. Well, off streaming and off bright lights. Um, I'll probably be on Instagram a little bit. Work on a love letter, like I said, reading more of this book. I'm going to try to finish it before the coming Sunday, and once I do, I will publish my notes, just thoughts really, my response to what I'm reading, which I've been keeping track of. I will publish those on both Discord and on Patreon. On Patreon, it's just for free. It's for every member. Sunglasses indoors does help, but I have a lot of trouble accepting the glare from the screen and from the lights. That if I do that, I tried. It's counter active. Is that a word? I think it is. Break is not allowed. I mean, I say break, but it's not really a break. I'm still gonna be working. I just need to make sure that I don't. That this is as bad as it's gonna get, because my head just hurts, and the light is counterproductive. That is the word. Thank you, Hank. Um, because there's more things I want to do, and if I don't break soon enough, like I've done in the past, I will have to pay the price later on, and cancel a lot more. I don't want to do that. So this is it for today. Again, if you want to join the book club, this one is really a lot of fun in a confronting way, but it's just, I don't know, this gives me hope in a very interesting way. And I doubt anyone could regret reading this. Hank, oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you for the gifted sub. That's so sweet. To get well soon. What is that? Was there something? Oh no, you've given 4 gift subs already. Thank you. That's really sweet. I'm gonna do my best, okay? And I'll be back on Sunday. Sunday, oh my God, we're doing the raffle, right? Normal raffle. No spooky or Christmas yet. I have to think about it. I have to think about it when we have those raffles, but because we do have to plan ahead. Remember, We'll see. We'll see. Help me remember if I forget again. Really hope I don't, because there are some submissions that aren't in there, and we'll just see where it goes. All right, and hopefully I'll be able to do a full week again next week. So thank you for being here. I love you very, very much. Don't forget to drink water. And resistance is the way when you need to do something. If you feel resistance, that's probably important. But also, remember to take breaks. Right? See you soon. Bye-bye.